сяю, але він для мене світило. Я вільна, мов птаха, але хочу його небо. З усіх скарбів світу мені лише його дотик треба. Чому ти обрав мене і цей дивний шлях зі мною? На ньому багато каміння є, на ньому горе за горою. Чому ти несеш мене, коли далі йти не сила є, коли я в обіймах зневірений, знімаєш для мене ти крила. Я довго шукала у промінях, у небі та хвилях. Повірила в себе, але хочу лише його крила. Чому ти обрав мене і цей дивний шлях зі мною? На ньому багато каміння є, на ньому горе за горою. Чому ти несеш мене, коли далі йти не сила є, коли я в обіймах зневірений, знімаєш для мене ти крила. І вчиш не зупинятись ніколи, ні. Хоча через каміння та горити, на ньому так важко втрачати. Бувають злі люди байдужі, а ти кажеш, треба бачити. Несеш мене через калюжі, а я сама вже вмію літати, але хочу лише його крила. А я давно вже вмію кохати, але нікого так не любила. Чому ти обрав мене і цей дивний шлях зі мною? На ньому багато каміння є, на ньому горе за горою. Чому ти несеш мене, коли далі йти не сила, коли я в обіймах зневірений, знімаєш для мене ти крила.
Hi, rollers. I can hear myself. I need to fix it somehow. Just give me a second. Okay, first of all, there's no noise canceling, it seems, right now. Hey. Sorry, guys. I'm still struggling with the new setup because that time we did it with Dick. Now I need to do it this time by myself. This is why I'm late. I was trying my best to do it without the complications, but it seems they are here. You can see the noise, right, from the EcoFlow, because I can hear it. Right now it's set up that so that I can hear myself, and I can hear this noise even when I'm silent. Yeah, you can see, you can hear the noise probably. Yeah, all of that is being heard. Huh. It's good audio, okay, but you can hear the background noise, right? You don't hear anything. Cannot hear anything, Rick. But Rick, I mean from the ego. I guess I know. I cannot hear the filtered thing. So, yeah, that's it. Let me just find out how to stop hearing myself. I know how to do it. Yes. No, not this. Other thing, here. Yeah, guys, I'm game, but I'm getting better in it. I start. Yes, amazing. Now you probably can hear me. Give me a plus plus if you can still hear me. I cannot hear myself now, but well, it's better. Anyway, let's see if it's gonna be better like this. Not this color, maybe this color. Yeah, getting better. And the last thing to do is the second light, like this. Yeah, it's still not dark. Yeah, sound is great. Awesome, guys. Awesome. I'm glad to hear it. It was just that feedback that I heard from myself. Natural. Awesome. Sound is a-okay. Thank you, Philip Radcliffe. Thank you, guys. Awesome. So it's done. The setup is working. Amazing. And you even could hear the music from the browser. So this song is called Kryla. And Kryla is wings. This word can be translated as wings. And actually, the singer is Jamala. She is the Crimean Tatar singer who was forced to leave the Crimea too in 2014. Why I'm saying too, just like as, just like many other people, just like me. She was forced to leave her homeland due to Russian occupation. And in this clip, you see children, a lot of children, and I wonder, where are all of them now? Are they able to do what they were doing, or are they maybe injured because of Russian plague, because of their war and their genocide, or they are simply now injured or dead or simply misplaced, and now not living where they could do all of that. So yeah, that song was brought to us by Prometheus UA. Thank you very much, Prometheus, for sending us more amazing Ukrainian songs. So I really hope that the wings of those children were not cut off, that they can still fly, the imagination and their flexibility, of the young bodies. It can still develop and they can still do sports and develop and achieve some results, and their wings are still there attached to their bodies and not being cut off. So yeah, guys, this is a very sad reality, but I'm not pessimistic. No, I'm actually in a good mood today and a good mood yesterday, and everything seems to go well. And the stress of the previous week is being dealt with, and I'm finally finding myself again, like my normal, I don't know, optimistic self, I would say. Okay, let me see who's there in the chat, rollers. Bjorn Tor Kulseng, hello from Norway. Hey, a new roller from Norway? Well, how long have you been with us, Bjorn? Because we have one legendary Bjorn here. He, by the way, guys, great news. The legendary Bjorn Bowden turned this back to the raffle. Kraken patch is still on the table, and we keep raffling it. What I decided to do, I want to explain you in this video. Well, let's just make it a video after this. I'll cut all the needed parts out. So let me first open. Yeah, not so fast. So yeah, probably I should create a separate video for this. But what do we have here? Yeah, this spreadsheet. I need to show it to you on the screen. Just give me a second. The fundraiser spreadsheet. Okay, you need access. That's a different profile. Well, then I need to switch. Oh, you're not looking at the scene that I'm looking at, so no problem there. Okay, you look refreshed, Rick, and as strong as ever. Hi from Finland. Thank you, Miklak. It's good to know that you're from Finland. I need to remember this. You probably told us already, but. Okay, excellent, Bjorn. GG. I agree. Thank you very much, UTV and Ham, for 5 gifted memberships. This is very appreciated. Okay, so. Sorry, guys. I've been distracted by the messages there on Telegram. So, this one is still on the table. Well, on the window in this case, but you guys still can win this amazing Kraken patch here. Okay, that's another thing that I'm gonna show you in a bit. This one's for you, rollers. But we need to wait for more people to join us. That's wonderful news. That raffle was a record breaker. That's so awesome of Bjorn. I agree. Mr. Kaplan, wow, that's a huge bomb of 50 memberships. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, Mr. Kaplan. And Silvers, I totally agree. So what I decided to do, let me first open the... Yeah, first I need to enter the account, the right one. So just give me a second. I need to do next. I need to add one more account here to be able to show it to you there. Add an account. And let me actually see that I'm not showing this to you. Yeah, I'm not showing that on the screen. Good. Okay, so. By the way, it's on normal latency today, this stream. Oh, just a second. I need to reply to Dick Dawson. Hey, Dick, I figured it all out. Thank you very much. I remembered what I need to do, and basically I needed to restart the laptop. That fixed the issue because I didn't have the proper ins and outs there. So, yeah, then I figured it all out. Thank you, man. Your tip helped, by the way. Great day, bro. Okay, you probably heard that, but whatever. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. Okay, not everything like I'm showing, but still. There are just a few things that I'm not telling or showing you. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to enter the account on the other browser, the one that I'm showing to you. Okay, maybe this password? As always, those passwords, you know how it works. Yeah, I think that's the... maybe it's not the right one. I'm not sure. Okay, yes, I think I finally entered the right account. Sorry for those small complications. But I'm almost there. Come on, you need access. Why do I need access? It's my spreadsheet. Yeah, now it works. Or Now it is working. You know, we know it's your Playboy collection. Nah, it's a spreadsheet. Everything is more prosaic, as we sometimes say. So, guys, what I decided to do is not to start the raffle again, but actually use your tickets and give you the chance to use some additional tickets, to buy some additional tickets. So, guys, we're going to use all of these. Let me go back there. And yeah, so from ticket 1, bought by Jeroen H., to ticket 639, if I'm not mistaken, bought by Andreas Lach. We'll get... Okay, we will be doing the raffle among all of them. Bjorn agreed if he wins once again, then we will re-raffle right there. So it's going to be one of you except for Bjorn. So you can buy more tickets, increase your chances for the victory for this amazing patch. By the way, someone just sent a donation, I think. Oh yeah, wow. Mr. Kaplan, thank you so much for $514.47 donation. May I please offer you 51 ticket? Please let me know if you want that. Or you can actually gift some of those tickets to other people. Maybe keep some for you and gift tickets to anyone else, any of the rollers. Please, Mr. Kaplan, I need your reply here. Thank you. Bjorn Tor Kulsenk said, "Hello, Rick. I've been with Ukraine for some years. With you the last 2 years, about. Thank you so much for your serious, interesting info streams." So you've been with us, rollers, for 2 years? Like, guys, did you see Bjorn Tor here? Or am I just being an asshole, not noticing a regular roller and taking them for the new person? But maybe I'm just maybe I'm just thinking of, maybe I'm just not reading it correctly. Yeah, so please let me know. Please specify. Okay, Mr. Kaplan says, give tickets to those that can buy them. Mr. Kaplan, I think it's going to be fair that at least 10 tickets will go for you. I think you deserve to take part in it too and get this amazing Kraken patch. Mr. Kaplan, please give me a plus to get at least 10 tickets for you. Please, I think you really deserve this. You don't know, Bjorn. Silver Earth is a regular here for more than a year, I think. So, yeah, Bjorn, you're probably one of the new guys. Yeah, Mr. Kaplan says a plus. Awesome. Then 10 tickets for you guys. What do you think is going to be fair? 10 or 20 tickets for Mr. Kaplan? Because I think we can raise the stakes and give Mr. Kaplan more than just 10 tickets. 20, or yeah, I think 20 is going to be a fair number. But anyway, you bought 51. That's a very generous offer to all the rollers. You're amazing. Lynn says 20. Yes, yeah, absolutely, Rick. Mr. K needs tickets to 20. I think 20 is going to be fair. Mr. Kaplan, the rollers think that 20 is going to be fair, or at least, you know what I mean. It could be 25, like half of them. I think it's going to be fair, but maybe you will settle at least for 20. You see, people are saying 20. I think I remember this Bjorn too, Rick. Oh, you remember this Bjorn too? Bjorn seemed to be in Ukraine, didn't mention you, Rick. Thank you, Philip. What do you mean, didn't mention you, Rick? Yeah, didn't mention my channel. Yeah, that's what I mean. Bjorn must have been to Ukraine, but didn't join us before. This community, Bjorn, is amazing. Mr. Kaplan says 10 is enough. Live long and prosper. Okay, now Mr. Kaplan, 10 for you then, and more for anyone else. By the way, guys, we have a surprise guest today. Just give me a second. Sorry, I forgot that. Yeah, those technical difficulties. So it's not going to be a solo stream. We're going to have a guest right now. Right now. Let's do it. Let's go get our guest. I just need to turn on the collab cam. I've started it, and I think he's already there. Let's actually check if he can hear us. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Amazing, guys. So it's a surprise. Who's going to be there behind the black screen? Can you recognize the voice?
Hey, guys.
Hello, Philip. How you doing?
I'm good, Rick. I'm actually, I'm a little, I'll be honest with you. I'm a little, my whole time frame is mixed, is off because of our friends. Well, not our friends, our fucking neighbors.
Yeah.
Our fucking neighbors this morning decided to wake me up at like, what was it, 6 a.m?
Can you imagine? I missed all the explosions. I didn't hear them. I slept all through them.
Well, no, I didn't hear the explosions. I heard the
siren.
Air raid sirens.
Yeah,
that's what woke me up, and I only went to bed at like 2 a.m. or something like that because I was doing other things with folks in the States. So I'm completely fucking my body clock is completely off. So I apologize if I seem a little fuzzy.
No problem.
I got a Red Bull.
These streams are all about chill and relax, so don't worry about that. Let's hang out.
Good. I know. It's all good. Fucking Russians though, huh?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man. Won't even let us fucking sleep.
They are dedicated to destroy us.
Of course they are.
And
because they don't know anything different. That's all they know. All they know is how to fuck things up. They don't know how to build anything. They don't know how to create anything. All they know is how to destroy and
they take pleasure from it, you know.
They do. You know, fucking Russians, man.
Yeah,
it's screwed up. Hey, did you see this video that's making the rounds on social media? It's supposed to be a Russian woman talking about how we're wrong. Russia's wrong. We shouldn't be doing this. And she does it in Russian, but I posted it, and everybody is, of course, all the fucking botniks and the bots and the all the assholes came out. Oh no, she's not Russian. She's Ukrainian. She's she pronounces things this way, or she says that, which is an old Soviet,
posted it, right?
Yeah, I posted it on Twitter.
Awesome. I'm gonna go find it right now.
Take a quick look at it.
Yeah,
and you tell me, does she sound Ukrainian or does she sound Russian to you? She sounds Russian to me, but I'm not a native speaker. But I can tell the accent. I can tell the difference between a Ukrainian. I can tell the difference between a Ukrainian, a Georgian, a Russian, and somebody from the Baltic states. Oh, and I can kind of tell Central Asian. But the accents are really, really different in Russian, and you know that. Ukrainian doesn't speak Russian like a Russian speaks Russian.
Yeah, and Ukrainians are
like Georgians. I can always tell a Georgian.
Yeah,
I can always tell a Georgian.
It's easy. It's easy to tell a Georgian.
Yeah, they have such a. It's a really. I don't know. To my ear, I don't mean to be offensive, but to my ear, it's a very cute accent. It sounds almost like cartoonish. Because you've got to, it's like in the middle of the mouth, they have a weird,
Oh, I actually.
I can't pin it down, but I do. I can tell accents, and this girl, she really does sound Russian to me because she's got those high pitched eyes, those you know,
Yeah.
that sound that
Let me-
particularly Muscovites make. You know, that high pitched I sound. You know the. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
of course. And
Yeah.
that's that thing where they say, you know, like, сделал это, and they
exactly.
can, yeah,
Yeah,
that stuff.
Dili alta. I'm overdoing it, but
yeah, in Russian it's сюсюкать. There's a word, so it's something like that.
So fucked up. but this girl, if she is Russian, it's like one of the first voices I've heard from a Russian saying, like, we're wrong, guys, we're wrong. This is fucked up, and fuck Putin, and we're following this maniac into destruction. And if it's really a Russian saying it, gives me a little bit of optimism. I only know a few Russian, the few Russians I know who are who support Ukraine and who are against Putin's war. They're really westernized. Like, I have a good Russian friend in America who married an American woman. His name is Kirill. And then I have a Russian friend in London who moved there when she was like 14. She was a tennis star in Russia, and she went to Miami first, and then she went to London because there's that famous Russian tennis trainer in Florida. But I don't know any Russians inside Russia who are still being vocal about how fucked up this war is.
Yeah, so that's interesting. I really want to see it.
I think I might be able to send it to you if you want.
Phil, I am actually trying to find you on Twitter right now. I finally logged in to Twitter from this browser, the one I'm displaying.
Fucking hate Twitter.
Okay. By the way, Dr. Tuso, thank you for 50 gifted memberships. Very generous of you. So, what is your handle there? Is it Phil Ittner or Philip Ittner?
No, it's Ittner Philip, because I got hacked.
Philip.
The fucking GRU hacked me.
Wow.
Like, well, I don't know if it was the GRU. Some Russian, some Muscovite hacked me about 18 months ago, maybe. I don't know. I was attacking Jackson Hinkle. And like constantly. I had a video. I made a video, like a short meme video. And every time Hinkle posted, I fucking was like pounding it out. And somebody hacked into one of my email accounts. And from there, like, just destroyed my social media. So I had to restart a whole bunch of stuff. And one of them was Twitter. So I used to be at Philip Ittner, and now I'm at Ittner Philip.
Okay, I found you.
ITTNER Philip.
I found you.
It can't be far back. It's got to
actually
be
the first one, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't be
Народы,
terribly
прислушайтесь к
surprised.
словам своего соотечественника. That's a Russian accent. Народы, прислушайтесь к словам своего соотечественника.
Tak. Yeah, exactly. She sounds Russian to me.
Yeah, Starsky.
She sounds really Russian to me.
Starsky is very good at impersonating Russian accent. So do I. And
I bet he is. I bet he is. That's Starsky's sense of humor all over.
Oh yeah, I love it. I love it
too.
Just give me a second.
I
can actually present you the screen. I have this option.
Yeah,
found out. So just give me a second.
I mean, what she's saying, if she really is a Russian, this is the first voice I've seen from a Russian that actually makes sense. Because she says some. I mean, look. Well, go ahead and share the screen. Yeah, there you go. So this woman.
Let me actually start the video with the sound. Let's listen to it, and then
let's do it.
Yeah, and then we will discuss it
because it's really good. I think.
Let's go. Oh, we have an echo. Just give me a second. I'll figure out why we have it. Oh, maybe from Yo speakers. Can you mute yourself for a second?
I am muted. I'm on my headphones.
Oh,
But I'll mute.
I'll figure it out.
Россияне,
Just
успокойтесь. Вы не сверхнация, наша страна не сверхдержава. Не существует никакого величия. Мы на данный момент захватчики чужих территорий. Мы принесли нескончаемую боль украинцам. Тех, на чьих землях у большинства из нас сейчас живут родственники. Нападать на тех, кто меньше тебя, это не величие. Убивать мирное население на их территории, это не героизм. Мы совершаем преступления, за которые придется отвечать. Наши связи тесно переплетены. Мы убиваем тех, с кем многие семьи россиян имеют родственные связи. Солдаты именно нашей армии все земли Украины залили кровью. Вы выбрали веру бункерному деду и верите пропаганде вместо здравомыслия. В 2014 году именно...
I'll make a quick pause and ask you guys to tell me in the chat if you have echo too, because it probably should be only on my side, because here on Streamlabs I don't see anything moving. So just give me a note there, and let's continue listening to it.
I'm gonna mute my mic so we can maybe listen.
Okay.
Нарушили границы Украины, и этому есть доказательства. Если бы Гиркин Стрелков с армией России не нарушил границу суверенного государства Украины, не было бы сейчас никакой войны. Украинцы выбирают президента своей страны не раз в 25 лет, как мы. Вы хоть понимаете, что в России уже 25 лет один и тот же недочеловек вами управляет? Впереди еще как минимум 6 лет тоталитарного режима. Тоталитаризм – это политический режим, подразумевающий абсолютный контроль государства над всеми аспектами общественной и частной жизни. Многие из тех, кто пошел воевать в Украину, родились при безумном деде и умирают при нем же по его приказу. А украинцы вправе с кем им быть, с Россией или Европой. Их выбор – это Европа. Они не хотят с нами иметь ничего общего. И я их прекрасно понимаю. Невозможно принудить к любви. Невозможно заставить людей хотеть быть рядом с убийцами, насильниками и преступниками. Мы недостойны прощения у тех, у кого наша нация забирает сейчас будущее. А в истории именно россияне будут прописаны во всех учебниках как захватчики и оккупанты, как преступники, мародеры и насильники. Войну в Украине можно отследить практически онлайн, выключив ящик с пропагандой, и начать подключать свое мышление. Когда-нибудь вы или ваши потомки будут раскапывать руками братские могилы, и вам придется осознать то, что вы соучастники в гибели тысяч и тысяч украинцев, мирно проживающих на их территориях, пока именно мы не решили, что они нацисты. А по факту нацисты именно россияне, и гордиться этим, по-моему, очень странно. Моя нация стала изгоем во всем здравомыслящем мире, именно из-за таких, как вы, поддержантов путинского режима.
Just amazing. I wonder where she is now. Probably not in Russia.
Not Russia. At the very beginning of the video, you can see their buildings in the back. It looks like she's somewhere in Scandinavia.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she could be in Poland as well, actually, now that I think of it. But if you see the buildings in the back with like the A-frame buildings, that's clearly not Russia. Russia doesn't, Russia rarely has
I see
or shit like that.
It's like
she's in Scandinavia.
Yeah,
would be my bet.
And it's like a church there with that.
Yeah, it's
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it.
But what she says, I mean, do you think she's a Ukrainian pretending to be a Russian with a Russian, like pretending to put on a Russian accent?
No,
or do you think she really is Russian?
I think she's really Russian. Like 99%.
I think she's really Russian. I think it's a lot of cope. It's a lot of cope. The reaction, because if you look at the reaction of what I posted, obviously all the fucking botniks and the and the native speaking Russian, well, that's all that stuff with me and Ben Hodges, but there's a lot of fucking cope. She's not Russian. She doesn't sound like a she. If you listen very precisely at this exact vowel, she sounds kind of like a Ukrainian. It's like, no, dude, no. There are Russians who disagree with this war. I'm sure there are.
There are only three comments here under your video. So
under mine, but I posted it in response. I'm fucking wallpapering. I'm sending it everywhere. Every fucking botnik that posts shit, I've been putting this girl's video up because it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's the first time I've really heard a strong Russian anti-Ukraine war voice that isn't like polluted with fucking Russian Empire, like
Yeah.
Navalny or
You know
like
what?
or no, even like no fuckers. What is his name? Alex,
Alex,
who's
which
now living
Alex?
in Portugal.
Uh,
He goes. His handle is NFKRZ.
he's a
no
big
fuckers.
YouTuber, like
He's a big
2
YouTuber.
million, 2 million subscribers.
Yeah, and he's like he hangs with John, or he used to back in the day when he was living in Russia in Chelyabinsk.
And
He used to hang with like no fuckers NFKRZ. He used to hang with like Baldwin Bankrupt, and I think maybe to an extension Johnny. That kind of he's vocal. He's anti-war, but he's still fucking Russian Empire, man. He still has that bug in his brain.
Yeah, man. That's all of them. That Russian so-called opposition. They are all imperialistic.
The Ruskaya Dusha.
Yes,
it's the Ruskaya Dusha, and it gets pounded into their heads when they're really, really young, and it takes a lifetime to get away from it, you know. So I don't piss on this kid. No fuckers.
You just did.
Well, no, not really. I mean, like he's still got it in his brain, but he's out of Russia, you know, and he is anti-Ukraine war, but it's
not enough,
Rick, it's
man.
the same. It's the same thing. I know.
Yeah,
I know. I'm with you. I understand.
I understand too, and I'm happy.
To manage our expectations, buddy. We got to manage our expectations.
Exactly.
You can't expect too much from a fucking Russian.
I've managed
it's pounded
mine
into their heads
long time ago, my friend. I've managed mine long time ago.
No, it's pounded into their heads like at a really, really young age.
I'm happy to hear this from you. I'm happy to hear this from you today because before that I've seen like more hope in you.
Assholes.
I've seen more hope in you before, and now you're like, oh come on, they're all the same, and I'm so happy to hear it, Phil. It's for me, it's a historical moment.
You got to take. Well, you got to take an individual. You know, you take individuals by individual. Like my friend in London. My Russian friend in London, she got out when she was like 14 years old, and she's 100% Western. My friend that is in USA is in his 50s, and he got out when he was in his 30s. He left Russia when he was in his 30s, so he still has the whole fucking Ruskaya Dusha bullshit like deeply in his head. He's a very nice guy. He's one of my best friends. I love him, but it's a poison. It's a fucking cancer that gets in their heads. Yeah. If you're born in Russia and you live there, if you don't get out before your 20s, I would say, and even that's a little too late. You're polluted. You've got it. The bug is in your brain, and it's really hard to get rid of. You know. So this kid, this no fuckers guy, there's the guy who
Maxim
does
Katz.
Yeah,
the famous Russian opposition.
Yeah, or well, I mean, obviously Navalny, but you even hear from like Karamurza.
Well, the same.
A little
Latinina.
Bit,
Do you know
bit.
Latinina?
I mean, he's Jewish. He's you know, if you're Jewish and Russian, because of the anti-Semitism in Russia, you kind of have a different take on it. But yeah, I mean, it's this really fucked up thing that they teach their children about this Ruskaya Dusha. You know, you're unique. You're not like other people. You're Russian. You have a unique soul that nobody can understand. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you and your Ruskaya Dusha. Go suck a dick.
Oh, I love
you. I used to get it all the time. When I lived in Moscow, man. I fucking got it all the time. Because when I lived in Moscow, okay, so I lived in Moscow in the 90s for 5 years. The very end of the 90s and the very beginning of the 2000s. So I saw this like the shift from Yeltsin to Putin. But it was my first overseas assignment as a journalist, and I dove in head first, and I was like, I really want to understand these people. I really want to understand the Russians. So I used to have an office that I would share with a Russian guy, a Russian producer, and a guy who ran his own satellite dish business, but he used to work for CBS News, and I was working for CBS News, and he leased an office off of that from them, and he then sublet part of the office to me, if that makes sense. Anyhow, so I would sit there, and he was a fucking Russian nationalist. He was like, Yeltsin's destroying our country, and fuck Gorbachev and everything he did, and and he was, and we argued all day long for 5 years. Every Monday to Friday, I would argue with this guy about Russia, and ultimately, when I would pin him into a corner, he would always just go, "You fucking don't understand. You can't understand because you don't have the Ruskaya dusha. You don't understand the Russian soul." I was like, "No, I pretty much fucking understand. You want to be lazy and drunk." He said, "No, it's more profound than that." And I'm like, "No, you just want to be, you want to go to your dacha, you want to drink yourself into into oblivion. You want to eat and drink and fuck and sit by the river at your dacha, which is okay. I'm not here to moralize." But at least be honest with yourself. Don't give me this like, "Oh, you don't understand our secret, profound connection to the earth and to the universe and God and the Ruskaya and how unique and special the Ruskaya dusha is."
Not only Ruskaya dusha, but their whole nation and country. They are those who can tell everyone around them what to do and how to do it because they know fucking better. That's the thing about Russians.
Well, because you're right, Rick, and it's because they have, and I'm gonna risk offending you, but I also see it here in Ukraine.
Yeah,
is there's this, somebody has to win and somebody has to lose. It always has to be. It's binary. It's like zeros and ones.
I can explain it about Ukrainians.
Well, I think it's a Soviet thing, but you tell me. Where do you think it comes from?
So why do we say in here that we need to win this war? Because there is no, like, us conscious Ukrainians, okay? I'm talking about us conscious Ukrainians. We say that we need to win this war. This can only be us or them, because Russians won't stop. Russians will destroy us. Russians will put this genocide to its logical end. For them, it's like destroying all of us, or maybe if not all of us, then occupy all the territory and use all of those who remains to conquer other countries. You see? So for us, when we say only victory, only us or them, it's because it's our existential
no, when it comes to the war, survival. No, when it comes to the war, you're right. There's only going to be a winner or a loser in this war. But what I mean is more than that. It's like every human interaction that you have with a Russian, whether it's like even just going into a store and like, I want to buy this can of Coke. There's always a very like, who has dominance here? It's like who I go into a place and I want to buy a shawarma. And it's like, well, I'll make it when I want to make it because I have the dominance here. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's that kind of mentality. It's like, I'm in charge or you're in charge. There's never a kind of mutual, somebody's always seeking dominance in Russia. It was one of the first things I noticed. It's one of the first things I noticed when the first time I came to Ukraine in 2001. I'd been living in Russia for 3 years. And I got off the train from Moscow at Kievsky, at Pashandzirsky. And, I get off the train and like my first interaction with a Ukrainian was like, "Oh, you're not trying to assert your dominance. You're not trying to," it's like, you're just interacting with me like a normal human being. Because every time when I was living in Russia, and maybe it was the time, but I think it goes deeper than that. I think there's a real serious cultural thing with Russians because of their sense of empire, because of their sense of, their vision of how the world works. Is every interaction that I have with Russians when I'm in Russia, it's like, who's in control of this interaction? Who's the dominant one in this interaction? Whether it's just fucking buying a Snickers bar at a shop, there's always this sense of like, no, I'm in charge. I'm the dominant one here. You want to buy my Snickers bar? Well, you have to come to me. It's a very different mentality. I see a little bit of it here in Ukraine, but I definitely see a difference.
You see,
it's
it's
a huge difference.
It's like 5 to 10% here of those people in Ukraine, and they are becoming collaborators with Russians. So it's so typical because yes, they are so-called Soviet people. Soviets made those creatures out of people. They totally destroyed their national identity. They destroyed their will, and they
turned them into Muscovites.
Yes, exactly.
Turn them into Muscovites.
But only in Ukraine, it's only, I would say, only like
it's
maximum
a small
15%. Okay, I will go for 15%. I'm not gonna lie; it might be more than 10%, but not more than 15. I would say.
No,
and
I think you're being overly critical. I don't even think it's 15. I think it's 10% or less.
Well, I also meet some assholes on the streets here in Kyiv.
Oh,
yeah,
sure. I remember I got an interview. I interviewed a woman in Kherson, and she was 82, and she was totally fucking Soviet. She was like, this never would have started if it wasn't for the junta in Kiev, and we all got along under the Soviet Union. We were all good friends. We were all Soviet. Yeah, they kind of shit on Ukraine, but we were all together, and it's terrible with those awful, that Western junta has done. She kept calling it the Western junta. I was like, if the Russians ever come back to Kherson, this is the bitch that's going to be, telling them where all the, munitions are hidden or stuff like that. They're here. Of course they're here. You go up to the Pechursk Lavra.
Oh, yeah. Vatnik on a vatnik, as we say here in Ukraine. Vatnik na vatniku.
What is it?
A vatnik on a vatnik.
Vatnik on a vatniku. Yeah, sure.
Vatnik na vatniku. Yeah, so, Phil, I actually wanted to go back to those Russian imperialists who call themselves opposition. And have I told you my 3 rules, 3 questions that you got to ask every Russian? Have I told you that?
No.
Okay,
no, I'm
so
curious. Tell me.
First one is whom Crimea belongs to. You know the answer to that question. If any Russian starts to hesitate replying to that, he's fucked, like completely.
Yeah.
Second
well,
question.
you might not like what my answer would be to that, because I think Crimea belongs to the Tatars.
To Crimean Tatars, not to
Crimean Tatars. Damn straight. Bring back the Majlis.
That's a good question. Good answer. But Crimean Tatars see themselves, like all their political leaders, as a part of Ukraine, as autonomy in Ukraine.
No, absolutely.
A part of Ukraine.
As a part of the state, Crimea belongs to Ukraine.
Yes.
As a cultural identity, I would be willing to say that the Crimean Tatars have.
I have no problem with that. Yes, Crimean Tatars, it's their land. They've been deported from it multiple times.
And I love Tatars.
It needs to be this, this historical justice must be restored. They must be the masters on their land. I totally agree with 100%. That. So,
where is the Majlis? Where is the fucking Majlis? Where is the Tatar parliament? Under Ukrainian rule, the parliament was able to meet. The Muslim Tatar, Crimean Tatar independent parliament was able to meet. To my knowledge, they haven't met once since they were annexed. It's my understanding that they aren't able to assemble. There have been arrests.
Yeah, the
fuck
problem,
Russians.
like majority of them are in Russian prisons right now, in Crimea or in Russia somewhere.
So
Yes,
fucked up. So
this
fucked up.
is yeah, that's a
So
genocide,
fucked up.
man. Such an open
Yeah, it's
genocide.
and for all the people who fucking scream about Palestine and about the evil treatment of the West towards Muslims, fucking go look at Crimea. Go where is the Mejlis? Where is the fucking Muslim Tatar parliament? Fuck you with your fucking...
those who are whining about that stuff, they don't know even half of the truth.
No.
That is okay. So
Anyhow,
first of all,
that's what first question
that's
is.
First one.
Okay, second question.
As just a small interruption of myself by myself, we have a Ukrainian defender in the chat, Konstantin Voinovsky there. He thanks Rollers for helping him and his unit. You see, thank you so much for your help with the camouflage and protective awning. So, what we've bought...
Go get him, Konstantin.
Yeah, what we
Kill
helped...
some fucking Muscovites.
What we helped them with is to raise funds for huge tents, for those big relay trucks, like Zeals and all of those. One tent is 30,000 hryvnias, which is like, $750. So, five of them. Yeah, it was a good sum of money, and I'm happy that we were able to help you, Konstantin. Thank you. I just wanted to mention that. Also, also, second question is, do you donate to the armed forces of Ukraine or other defense forces of Ukraine? Because, supporting Ukraine in words is not enough. Fuck you. Come on. You got to do something. You got to really support Ukraine with finances. Even $20 per month is already a contribution. So stop excusing if any Russian will give excuses about that. You got to say, dude, come on, donate $20 per month. Anyone can afford that, right? Or even 10, let's say. Phil, you're frozen, but I think you're still with us, right? Maybe you lost Phil. Yeah, I think we lost Phil. Anyway, guys, if you think $20 is too much per month, I don't think any of you rollers think that. They are Russians. The main thing here is that they are Russians, and actually, $20 might be, even if it's a lot for any of you, it's too small for Russians because they owe us so much more. Guys, tell me if we have some technical difficulties, because besides of Phil, I see some of you are dropping off. So tell me if everything's all right. We don't have any buffering and stuff. Phil is going to be back. He told me that he has, like before that, I think still 30 minutes from now. So we should still have him from 20 more minutes. Okay, let me message him. Maybe he lost internet or something. Yeah, plus. Everything's good there. Awesome, guys. Awesome. Oh, by the way, guys, I've just added the Buy Me a Coffee notification back. Yeah, here's Phil. He's coming back. Phil,
Hey.
Welcome back.
Yeah, did you lose power? I just lost power.
I didn't lose mine, but it should be going out like 20 minutes ago. It should went out. It should have went
How
out.
we fucking live.
Yeah.
It's how we fucking live. Oh, these fucking Russians. I laugh because fuck them. This ain't gonna stop us.
So, did you hear the second question?
So, second question: do you support financially armed
Yes.
forces of Ukraine? Yes, I do.
Yeah, and
Okay. Third question.
yeah, and if any Russian will say I'm poor, I cannot support. No, I think they owe us at least something, like at least $10. If you really feel shame about your country invading our country, you gotta pay at least something because you need to atone yourself somehow.
And if you're Ukrainian and you benefit from the armed forces of Ukraine, but you aren't supporting the armed forces of Ukraine,
Yeah.
you can go fuck yourself too.
Exactly, man. Yeah, we have such assholes here too.
Of course we do. Of course we do.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
and
why when we see all these videos, by the way, before the third question,
Yeah.
just while I'm thinking about it, all these
Yes.
assholes who talk about like all these videos of people being grabbed off the streets,
Mhm.
you know, for every one of those videos, thousands of Ukrainian men are registering. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, Rick. It's not that they're being grabbed off the street to like go join the military. They're being grabbed off the streets. And I think also, by the way, some of these videos are doctored. We can clearly tell that they're setups, or we don't know the context. Maybe they were drunk assholes. Maybe they said some shit. Maybe we don't know. But it's my understanding that those people who do get arrested off the street, it's not like they're being grabbed and then sent to army training. They're in violation of the law of registration. If you're not registered, that's when they grab you. They don't grab you and then send you to army training. That's not the deal. It's because I think Westerners have this false idea, because I don't know if you've ever heard of this phrase, Rick, but in the West, we have a phrase called taking the king's shilling.
No,
And
I
it's
haven't heard
basically, oh, I'm not hearing you, bud.
it. Check.
I
Let me
can't hear you.
check. It should be working.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just continue what I was saying, and
Okay.
maybe you can work out your audio stuff. There's a thing called taking the king's shilling in Western, and it's particularly a British saying, but it's in the Western world as well. In that, if you took a shilling from which is a coin, a British coin, if you took one and you held it, if you took it, if you somehow like held it, then you would be instantly taken to a Navy ship, and you would be enlisted in the British Navy.
Oh, then he dropped off. So it was a problem on his side where he couldn't hear me. Yeah, guys, I must say that some of these situations when Ukrainians are being grabbed off the street, they might be true. Phil, can you hear me now?
I see the problem. Hold on a second.
It's on your side, yeah?
There it is.
Marino, thank you so much for 50 gifted memberships. You can hear
I
me
hear
now.
you. On my end, buddy.
Awesome.
Sorry.
Awesome.
Anyhow, so there's this concept in the West of taking the king's shilling, which is basically you take a coin. If you touch the coin, you would be enlisted in the Navy, and the next day you would be on a ship. That's not what's happening here. When you see these guys grabbing people off the streets, and I want your audience to understand this because I'm sure this is an argument that's being put out. When you see these videos of people it's because they're in violation of a law that they're not properly registered at the mobilization center.
Yeah.
It's not that they are being grabbed and like arbitrarily sent. Like today they get grabbed off the street, and tomorrow they're
No,
at a
nothing
CSU
like that.
training center. No, it's not that. They're in violation of non-registration at a mobilization office.
I have something to add.
That's my
to
understanding.
That. Yes, you're right, Phil. You're 100% right. So, if you're registered and you are like in a reserve, like every man in Ukraine should be in the reserve, only if they have the відсрочка. I actually don't know. Do you know that word, Phil?
Requirements, I think.
No, відсрочка.
Еще раз.
Відсрочка in Russian. It's
Registration.
No.
It's registration.
It's like
Resource?
it's like when you don't have to enlist. You have that permission to. not
you
enlist.
have a
In English.
exemption, I guess.
Exemption, yeah.
In an exemption.
So-
Like if you have two kids,
Yes.
or if you're not in the age range,
or
and
you
shit
have
like that.
disability, or you have.
Or you have a disability.
yes.
Or,
Yes.
Yeah, right. Or
These things.
another exemption, whatever it is.
Yes.
Right.
So, if you have an exemption, if you don't have an exemption, you should go to the draft board together with them, like you can go by your consent, or they can drag you there. But by law, they can actually do that, but like in a polite way. But we have some shitheads working in those draft boards who can really abuse their power and can really drag people there without their consent and even hit them. And I would say, Phil, we have such situations because assholes can be anywhere. And we have assholes in Ukraine. We
Sure.
have totally incompetent people sometimes in those structures who also have the power. You know, those people in Russian.
Yeah, when they get a little bit of power, they go crazy.
Yes,
Yeah.
that in Russian that is syndrome вахтера. Have you heard of that one?
Еще раз?
Syndrome вахтера.
Так. Yeah.
Yes.
Directors syndrome.
No, not directors. In this case,
Syndrome.
Вахтер is
Так.
like a dude on duty, the one who
Yes.
passes people through the gate. So let's call it the syndrome of the one on duty. So
Yes.
when their task is on the lowest level, yeah.
Granata ni na naša system.
I don't know that one, but
It's
sounds funny.
Belly Shotzer Pustini. It's one of my
Uh-huh.
favorite movies of all time. There's that the grenades are not of our system.
Uh-huh.
It's this whole fucking mentality.
Yes.
Oh, it's so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Oh, it's so true, and it's here too. You're right. It is here too. It is here
you
too,
have
and
this
it's gonna be a long
laughter.
time. It's gonna be so long to get rid of this shit, Rick.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, at least
But
one
the
or
first
two
step is victory.
generations. At least one or
First
two.
step is victory. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. But first step is victory. We get rid of the Muscovites. We take care of the corruption, and still this mentality is 2 or 3 generations away from being.
Nah, guys, not narcissists. No. The dudes who have a tiny power over people and
Yeah,
they start
like a
abuse
little-
it. Yeah.
Yeah, like apparatchik. Like a little
Uh,
fucking, somebody who's got somebody the state gives them, or somebody gives them just a little bit of. We have it in the West too.
uh-huh.
We have these fuckers with little Napoleon complexes. You give some guy, some security guard at Walgreens or at Walmart, a baton or a flashlight or something that he can use as a club and a badge, and suddenly he thinks he's all that. It's that same kind of mentality, but it's so much worse in this part of the world. It's so much worse.
People are suggesting in the chat
the Soviet-
Napoleon
the Soviet system
syndrome,
was like-
maybe. Or
Yeah,
Napoleon
it's the
complex.
small man. It's the small man syndrome, what we
Mhm.
would call in the West. But you guys who haven't been to this part of the world, for like it's that, but on steroids, because the system was built to empower people like that. It's built in.
Mhm.
It's
Yeah.
built into the system to give some little fuckwit a little bit of power, and so he can be a real asshole. But then the funny thing is that anybody who comes to him with more power than he has, they instantly step in line, instantly fall
Mhm.
into obedience.
Yeah.
It's because the entire system, it's a feudalistic system, both in a macroeconomic, a macro cultural identity, but also in individual interactions. It's this constant thing. Again, what I was saying, it's this constant thing of like, are you above me or are you below me? Who has the power in every
Yeah.
single human interaction? And that is the way life is lived in Russia. And I see it here in Ukraine at about, you're right, Rick, at about that 10% kind of, but it's also in different levels, like all throughout the society. And it's going to take a long time to
Yeah.
get rid of it.
I think
But
2
the first step
generations.
is victory.
At least
Oh, yeah.
two
The first
more
step,
generations.
The first step is victory. First step
Oh,
is
yeah.
get them.
Because
Beat the fucking Russians, beat the fucking Muscovites, push them out, and start to make the fundamental changes to the society that everybody knows we need to make. I mean, look, I love Ukraine, Rick. You know I love this country. I wouldn't be here if I didn't love
Of
this
course.
country. But I also can see there are real fucking problems.
Yeah.
Like real problems. A lot of them come from the Muscovites.
On
A
these
lot of them
streams,
are a result of the Muscovites.
I talk only the truth, and I've spoken so much ugly truth that some rollers were like, no, I don't want to hear it. Like,
angry and upset.
Yeah. So that's okay. We have a lot of
But
problems.
we're never going to get to your third question if I keep yapping. So I'll shut up.
Man,
I'll shut up.
I love it. Your passion, it is so energizing.
I love this place so much. I love this country. I love being here. It's I could talk, if you don't shut me up, I'll talk for fucking ever.
Then...
So I'm gonna shut myself up, and I'm gonna listen to your third question.
So third question, and I think it's the most displaying, right? The answer is most displaying. So I asked them if they see the only way to stop this madness, stop the invasions and genocide of their empire, is actually, it's the only way to stop this is to disintegrate their empire and make it a set of national countries. Like, so we will have Tatarstan, we will have Buryatia, for example, and we will have
Ossetia.
What else to
out
not Ossetia. I would say Chechnya, which is Ichkeria.
Sure.
Then Dagestan. So we will have a set ideally,
and out in Siberia, like a land for the Chukchi and a land for the,
exactly
for all the native peoples.
So ideally, we need to see 89 as they have oblasts right now, Huberni, like in imperial times. We need to see ideally that many countries, like national countries, fully independent. What?
Yeah, they know it. They know it too. The Muscovites know it. That's why I've heard so many fucking Vatniks and pro-Muscovite idiots and Muscovites themselves saying this is well, how can this be an existential threat if the war is on Ukrainian soil? If it's not even on Russian soil, the war is being fought on Ukrainian soil. So how can it be existential to Moscow? Because it's without Ukraine, do they have an empire? Because if they lose, it's like the British losing Ireland. It's not exactly the same, but it's a really close comparison. Mm-hmm. Is that because they built their empire on their very first and most important colony and their closest colony, Ireland, there was this fear when Britain's empire began to erode that, like, who are we if we're not the British Empire? And it's the exact same thing with the Muscovites. If they lose Ukraine, they don't have an empire anymore. And the whole thing starts to disintegrate. Joker Dudayev was right, man. Joker Dudayev back in fucking 94, some shit.
Yeah.
The first president the first president of a breakaway Ichkeria, the first president of what the Russians call Chechnya. He said it back in fucking like 94 or some shit like that. The whole thing will be decided in Ukraine. And he's right. He was right. He's 100% right. But they don't, it's like in my latest vlog that I did out of my studio here with General Ben Hodges.
Oh, sorry.
Like,
yeah. Continue. Sorry,
during our conversation, he says, nobody, they don't have the right to an empire. Nobody gave them the right to have an empire. And if they don't have Ukraine, do they have an empire? Because the whole damn thing starts to fall apart. Mm-hmm. If they don't have empire, and the whole, the cornerstone, the building block, the very first thing that builds their empire is Ukraine. So if they lose Ukraine, well, when they finally realize that they've lost Ukraine, because it's already happened.
Well, not
Um,
yet. I wouldn't be like we
Mm.
all like to say that Russia is already lost. No, guys. It will lose when the world will really unite. Right now, the
Yeah,
world is not
they've
ready.
lost
So
Odessa. Look,
I
yeah,
hate
but Rick,
when people
they're never
say
getting Odessa back. They're never getting Odessa. They're
yes,
never getting
they
Kharkiv.
yes, they
It's
won't.
impossible.
But
They don't
Phil,
have the manpower.
to me, Ukrainian, you can imagine how it sounds. Russia is already lost. Come on, guys, not your people are dying right now. I don't think
Oh, I
a
hear you.
single
No,
Ukrainian
no, no,
will
no.
say
I
that.
hear you.
So
No, of course not. Of
so
course not.
yeah,
And you know, I live here, and you know, I understand what you're saying. I mean, like, we're suffering right now.
yeah,
The who live in
we're
Ukraine,
suffering and
and
struggling.
and struggling, but I believe it 100%. There is no path. Uh, there is no real path to victory for Moscow in Ukraine. They will never take Kharkiv. Most importantly, they'll never take Odessa. They might. The one thing I am concerned about is Mariupol.
Hmm.
I'm worried that the international community may force Ukraine to abandon Mariupol. I don't know if Ukraine will ever accept that, but I can see a situation where the Western powers force Ukraine to accept abandoning
No,
Mariupol, which would be a crime.
I don't
But I
believe
can
this
see it
anymore
happening.
because
No,
now
I don't think so either.
these
I don't think.
days
But
we're not an object, we're
that happens.
subject, as we
I know.
say. We
No, I know.
we
I
are
know.
deciding by ourselves now. So yes, you
I know.
can actually
And I agree.
you
And I
actually
agree.
stop
I agree
giving you
100%.
can stop giving us weapons, yes, but you will never stop us wanting to get our land back and trying to get it back. You see?
Yeah.
So yes,
You can't just abandon the people of Mariupol
yes,
to
of
live
course.
under that
And
fucking bullshit.
Donetsk and Makiivka,
Yeah,
and
all of it,
Luhansk.
all of it. No, I
So
get that, but
yeah,
also looking at it very coldly and without emotion. I am, I have, I can see a world where the international community tries to force Ukraine to accept abandoning Mariupol. But even that, let's just say the worst case scenario is that Russia absorbs Mariupol and keeps the land bridge to support Crimea, and they keep the peninsula. And in that reality, which I don't think is going to happen, but in that reality, it's still a fucking defeat.
yeah.
They've lost Ukraine
Ah,
forever. They've lost
no,
Odessa forever.
because
They've lost Kharkiv forever.
no, man. If they keep that, that
Yeah, I
means
know.
next
And
war
they
is
can come
coming.
back.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
they'll keep that.
no,
No,
man.
I hear you. I hear no. Don't misunderstand me. I don't think that's going to happen. But even if it did happen, it's still a catastrophic loss. No czar, no fucking head, no premier of the Politburo, no czar, no Putin, no fucking Stalin, no Lenin survives losing what Catherine stole, what Catherine built, quote unquote, in Odessa. And they don't realize it yet, but they're going to have to realize it at some point that Putin's decision to invade this country was one of the worst decisions in Russian history. They have lost, they will lose. You cannot, even if somehow in that worst case scenario, like they keep the land bridge, they keep Crimea, isn't going to happen. But let's say the worst timeline. The worst timeline is they keep the land bridge and they keep Crimea. Even then, they don't control the Black Sea because you can't control the Black Sea from Sevastopol if Odessa is still in opposition to you.
But
You can't control the Black
it is
Sea.
still a defeat for Ukraine because it's just a matter of
course.
time when
Yes,
that Russia. So defeat for Ukraine means victory for
I get
Russia. Yeah.
No, I agree with you, but I'm just trying to get to a point here. And my point is this, is that they have not realized that this war has broken every connection they have to Ukraine, to Odessa, to the Black Sea. Putin's decision to attack this country destroyed Russian empire the second he decided to do it. And the second that the Ukrainians said, no, go fuck yourself, we're going to fight.
Yeah, you're right.
He's fucked. He's so fucked. He's so fucked. There's no way that Putin survives this. Even if in the worst timeline, as I say, he keeps Crimea and the land bridge, there's going to be a time when, well, what? He's in his 70s? No, I mean, he can maybe
He's in
eke out another
70s.
10 years. He can maybe
He can
eke out
last
another
for
10
even
years,
20, man. He can last for 20.
I suppose.
In 20
suppose.
years,
But it's
he
still-
will
I
invade
still think- Yeah,
Europe.
he can come back in 10 years, 10 years time. He can come back, but it's going to be so devastating for them to realize that they've lost Odessa forever, that they've lost Kiev forever, that they've lost Kharkiv forever.
Man, they will not realize that because
No,
they
well,
they deny reality
they're gonna get
constantly.
lied to.
They
Yeah, they're
deny
gonna get lied
reality.
to.
Yeah.
But I still think there are going to be enough Russians who are going to be like, we fucking lost hundreds of thousands of men for what? For what?
No, man.
Putin,
No.
I really do. I do think. No, I hear you. I really 100% hear you. But I think Putin is fucked. I think he's really in trouble.
I
think-
would love to really think that way, but anyway, I wanted to ask
I
you
can
first
hear
of all.
I understand the pessimism. I do.
Yeah,
But I
because
just think he's so
you live here,
hundreds
man. You know, you should understand.
hundreds of thousands of fucking Russians are dead.
Yes,
For what? For what? For what?
for the Ukrainian land, and that's how it's been.
And they're not going to get it. They're not going to get it.
Man,
There's
how
no way they're going to get it.
that's been the same for centuries. They've been losing hundreds of thousands of men, and
And
they
they don't give a shit. No, they don't care about losing men. They do care about losing their pride.
Yeah, you're
Which
right.
is how fucked up they are. Which is how fucked up they are. That's how that we don't care how many of our men die. We care about our perception of us as being a great power.
Phil,
We don't give a shit about our people. We give a shit about being powerful and strong.
Hey.
And all that.
never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. Thank you.
Or that-
Hollywood
what that-
Legend.
What I love is that woman in the video we started talking about. There's
Mm-hmm.
one point she's like, "You can't force someone to love you." And it's like, oh damn, yeah,
she-
man. You
there was
can't force.
there
you
was
cannot force
an
Ukraine to
amazing
love you,
speech.
Marco.
I
it was
agree.
good.
Thank you.
Really
Thank you for actually
Yeah, you got to
showing us that video.
And I do really think she was Russian. I do. I think
Me
her
either.
accent.
99.9% she's Russian.
Yeah, I think she's Russian.
Because I heard the accent, and of course we have some Ukrainians speaking the same accent here in Odessa. You probably heard some of them. Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, why would she say that? And to frame it up, we Ukrainians don't do shit like that. It's Russians who are creating those fakes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Phil,
too. Yeah.
you told me that at
I do.
8 p.m.
I have to bail at 8 because I do a weekly. I do a podcast with a buddy of mine in America.
But maybe
But I got 15 minutes.
so
another
you're
10
gonna
minutes.
be like dropping off right at the
Okay.
same minute that you need to start that call.
No. It takes me about 5 minutes to train. I mean, it's all set up anyhow.
Okay.
So if you want to
Good.
talk for a few more minutes,
I
we
want to
chat.
talk, of course. I would love
Yeah,
to have
I
you
got
here.
to bail in about 10 minutes.
And about 10. Awesome, man. So, first of all, I want to mention that Rollers didn't know that you're going to be a guest on the stream today, and it was a surprise for them. And people were like, "Wow, Phil, we're happy to see you." So people are,
Cool.
you must know that people here in my community are always happy to see you. So, and me either, man. I will
Cool.
spontaneously call you like that if you don't mind.
Yeah, sure.
Time to time, and
I do a radio show Wednesday at 8 our time, on Thursday at 8 our time, and on Saturday at 8 our time. But
Mhm.
aside from that, if I'm not busy doing something
Well,
else, absolutely.
I stream on Wednesday and Sunday, so you can jump in on Wednesday like this for an hour or an hour and a half,
Sure.
or on Sunday too. So yeah, thank you. That's first. Secondly, yes, we need to mention your channel, and I'm doing it with a great pleasure. Phil is doing a podcast that is called On the Edge right now. You see 4 episodes now, and the last one with the famous and the one and only Ben Hodges. He is not the general anymore. He's working on the private sector, in the private sector,
Yeah,
right?
he's left the army. He used to be the head of all ground forces in Europe for NATO. He's an American general. I've known General Hodges for 20 years. Our first episode was with Michaela Kuleba, so we could talk about the kids, Ukrainian children, and what the fucking Russians are doing to Ukrainian children. We have a couple of episodes that are already filmed that'll be coming out with really well-known names, and we'll keep doing it as long as we can, as long as we can get guests, and we're going to put it for now. We're putting an interview out every day, or I'm sorry, every week, Sunday every week at 12 o'clock Eastern time in America, 9 o'clock in the morning West Coast time in America, 1600 in UK, and 1900 in Kiev. We're going to put out an interview every week. We've already got 2 interviews in that we're currently editing that I think are going to be good. One is with somebody who's really popular and well known online, and somebody who has been fighting against Putin for 25 years,
and is not an imperialist.
Not a Russian, a Russian, a
Nice.
foreigner who has been fighting against Putin. But I don't want to say too much. You'll see. But
Guys.
On the Edge. Currently, I'm just putting it on my channel on YouTube, but I secured the name On the Edge on YouTube for another channel, and then we're gonna be putting it on social media and all that stuff. But right now, it's just on my YouTube channel, which is my name, Philip with 1 L and Ittner with 2 T's. As you say, we got 4 episodes out. We're proud of them. We put a lot of work into building a really nice studio that has good audio. We're the few bugs that we have in our audio, we're fixing. And what we're trying to do, Rick, is we're trying to talk more in depth.
Oh, we lost Phil, but he's going to be back. So, guys, please follow his channel. It's still not in the description. Welcome back, Phil.
Yeah. Sorry. It is what it is.
No
so
problem.
we're not doing who's taking 10 kilometers today, or who's losing 10 kilometers today, or who's bombing this or who's bombing that, or what new law was passed, or we talk about those things in general terms, but our intention is to really talk about the situation here with greater depth, and to help people understand more the layers that exist in this conflict, and how complicated this conflict is. Because I don't think the Western press, as I used to be a journalist in the Western press, I used to be a producer for CBS News, for Sky News in Britain, for Fox News, for Al Jazeera, for ABC, NBC, all those guys, CNN. And I don't think they're doing a very good job here. covering this war,
Yeah.
because this war is too complex, and they're preoccupied with other things that get them more attention, like the war in Gaza or the American election.
Mm.
So they only kind of cover the very, very surface of the conflict here in Ukraine. And what we're trying to do at On the Edge is talk about all the layers that go all the way down to, all the depth of what's happening here, because this is hundreds of years
Yeah.
of
Exactly.
occupation, of resistance, of cruelty by Moscow. So we try to talk on all those things. So we generally do about a 45-minute interview, give or take 10 minutes on either side, say. But that's the discussion. We don't talk about like, oh, look, the European elections, except to talk about like bigger picture. What does it mean, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
We generally try to stay away from like the news of the week.
So as military say, you're working on strategic level, right?
Yeah.
Not on tactical, not on operative, on strategic level.
Exactly.
And
Exactly.
this is
Good
why
enough.
it's pretty valuable. And guys,
Well, if you really want to
check out.
understand, if you really want to understand the complexities of what's happening here, that's what our intention is, and always with a pro-Ukrainian perspective.
Yep.
Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава. Okay,
I'm gonna
that's
hop
allowed.
off, Rick. I love talking to you. I don't know if you can hear the siren.
Yeah, we can. You gotta
It's
run.
It's
Philip.
Krishachik. It's Krishachik. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
All right, buddy. I'll do it anytime you want to chat
Yeah.
to your audience. Thank you for listening to me yap.
Thank you for joining us,
Because
Phil.
I can't. Once I start talking, it's hard to shut me up.
Phil,
but thanks,
we
buddy.
love you for that, you know. So please keep doing that.
I'm not going anywhere. I am staying here until Victory Day. I have a bottle of champagne in my refrigerator, and when we have Victory Day, I will be on Kershachik. I will pop the cork and we'll celebrate, because there's only one way this war is going to go, and it is Ukraine's victory.
Believe me,
I
not
agree with you. There's still a lot of pain. No, I know. I hear you.
But I will be drinking that
more
day,
pain
man.
to go. Okay.
Man,
All
I will
right.
be drinking that day.
There's more pain to go through until we get there, and I'm
Yeah,
not
it
trying
is.
to diminish it or being dismissive of it, but I know what's going to happen here, and I know that Ukraine is going to win. So I've got the champagne is in the fridge. It's getting cold. It's
We'll get it.
staying ready for Victory Day. So thanks, Rick. I'm
Rollers,
gonna hop off.
Rollers are also thanking you for being here and saying you're awesome. Thank you once again,
Thanks,
my
guys.
friend, and see you next time.
Go check out the channel. Promote it, please.
Yeah.
The more people we get hearing the message from Ukraine, the better. So,
Yeah. I will
all right,
promote
buddy.
it.
Just drop me a line anytime you want to do it again.
Yeah,
Take care.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Slava
run.
Ukraini, my friend.
И героям слава. Всегда.
Yes. Well, that was cool. How do you like the sudden guest of today, guys? So, did you also notice the similarity of this with something like this? With something like this? Does it really ring a bell? Does it ring a bell? Do you know something about this? Do you know these guys? Anyway, I'm gonna show you one more thing. Just give me a second. I actually need to go to the bathroom for a minute. So, guys, I'm gonna put you an awesome interview in case you missed the last stream. Oh, not that one is gonna be posted later today, I think. But Valeria, if you missed the Free Azov stream, yes, the Blackbeard group. The Blackbeard group, awesome merch. They sent it to me. There's a Blackbeard group on the sleeve. There's a place, a Velcro for the patches, right? And look at the back. Look at the back, guys. Probably not that easy to see, but yeah, toilet. What unit is Rick from? I'm not from any unit. I'm not a military. I'm a civilian, and I still need to register, guys, because I haven't yet. But I decided to first legalize my activity and then register. So, excellent t-shirt, Rick. Awesome, awesome. Nice t-shirt, bro. And guys, I have good news for you. I have 3 of those t-shirts. One is S size for me. Then I have M size and L size, if I'm not mistaken, those sizes. So, we're going to be raffling those 2 t-shirts, M and L size. So, what do you think? Do you like this? I like this. We will join Rick's unit. Yeah. You already joined it, guys. You're the rollers. You're my unit. So I'm from the unit Rick Rollers. Guys, if you haven't liked this stream yet, please like it. We're going to be going live for an hour and 4 minutes more. So all of this is, I would not say just the beginning, but just the middle of it. So the stream will go on. I still have some awesome things and news for you. So for those of you who just joined the stream and missed this, we keep raffling this awesome patch because Bjorn put it back on the raffle to raise even more money with it. So this fantastic thing will go to one of you. All of the tickets being bought before will be used too. So guys, you still have your chances that you were working on for the previous 2 weeks. And you have echo? Why do you have echo? Check. But no darts in front. That's dope. Nah. Kraken patch raffle. Yeah, guys. A lot of amazing things are happening. And I will keep you informed in the next hour about those things. But let me first show you the video while I'm gonna be gone. I think I should put Valeria's video. Let's do it. Today, guys, we're gonna have a premiere of the interview with actually the Azovstal defender. Andrei, his name is. He's an Azov fighter. He was in Mariupol. He was defending Mariupol. Then he was in captivity. And he was lucky not to get injured. Can you imagine? He went through so many things, many horrible things. But he's a hero, and he keeps serving. The premiere is going to happen today, and let me tell you when. In 2 hours. It's going to be 10 p.m. Ukrainian time. So exactly in 2 hours and 2 minutes, you're probably gonna come to the premiere together with me. Come there, and let's have a chat there. The video will go for, 13 minutes, if I'm not mistaken, but that's like a full interview, and I was able to ask questions from the chat. I was streaming that. I stream Free Azov rallies every Sunday, and this Sunday I met a legend, a hero there. I know that they don't like when we call them heroes, we civilians, but I will still say that because he is. And I... guys, I called you to this one, but yesterday we premiered an amazing video from Free Azov stream from 2 weeks, no, a week and a half, and it was, let me put it was Valeria. She's amazing. Please watch this one while I'm gone to the bathroom. Okay, so this one is not ready yet. Here it is. Let me check. 435 views. Not enough, guys. For such an amazing person as Valeria, she should get at least 1,000 views and at least 200 likes. That's miserable, what we see here right now. So if you haven't watched that one, please go watch it fully, because I will show you only the part of it. But if you haven't missed it, thank you. And don't forget to like and put the comment.
Їх судять за вірність.
Wow, that's loud.
Я вибачаю, що я закривав ваш плакат.
I understand. Я розумію, все добре.
Thank you.
Oh, there's a
Thank
lot
you
of
for
honking
being
there.
here, and
I'll be back.
I gotta translate your sign. They've been judged by for being вірність.
Dignity, ні?
Ні, це гідність. А вірність є у тебе?
I don't know. Sorry for my English
No problem. No problem.
I need more practice. Yeah, sorry for my English.
No problem. You see, I also don't know the word, so we should not apologize.
I have another.
Captivity doesn't equal life, and Russians doesn't equal people. I agree. I totally agree with this one. Thank you very much. And unfortunately, see you next week. Because why I say unfortunately, because this shit is still gonna be going, because we're dealing with a terrorist state. But I'm gonna be happy to see you, because people here are the best people because they care, and we all know that this also concerns us. It's not just the problem of, and you know, the matter of families. It's all...
I agree with your words. I agree with you, and I agree with your opinion. Yes, it's true. It's true because we our war was started in 2014, and we lost the best people of our country. We lost our friends. We lost our родичі. I don't know. Relatives, yes, and it's very big bad thing, I guess, because our people борються.
Fighting
for not for 10 years, more of 10 years. It's for
centuries.
Yeah, for centuries. Yeah, it's true.
Can you please tell us your name?
My name is Valeria.
I'm Yaroslav. Nice to meet you,
Nice
Valeria.
to meet you too.
And thank you, Valeria, for being here.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Thank you. А ви транслюєте на американську чи на Європу?
На весь світ.
На весь
В принципі, у
світ.
нас і європейці, і Штати, і Австралія. У нас, в принципі, всі спільноти.
It's cool. It's cool. Thank you, Word, for our support, for supporting, for our protection. It's so important because in this war we're not alone. And I have some signatures from national legend. Yeah, it's signatures from man from Australia.
Can you please show it closer?
His name
thank
is
you,
Ozzy.
Caroline.
His name is Ozzy,
Ozzy.
and he from Australia. Yeah, and when he saw on TV our war, and his grandmother say, I saw a similar thing when I was child, because Germany aviation bombed London, and after that in 4 of February 2 years ago, Russian aviation bombed Kiev and another cities of our country. This signature from Sharif Amin. He is from London. This is his chevron.
Patch.
And yes, and he from London. He fought on Afghanistan.
Afghanistan,
Yeah,
yeah.
for 9 years, and now he here, and he helps our soldiers.
I'm back.
In this war. Yeah, and it's so. And it's biggest deal because in this war our country is not alone. Thank you for our support. Thank you for our protection. Yes. Slava Ukraini.
Героям слава.
Well, guys, the best part is ahead. So I really recommend you to go and watch this video, because Valeria is such a kind person and amazing human being. So please do it. Provide such moment. The Free Azov provides such moments every time. Join Rick Live on the Free Azov. Yes, Andreas, you're right. These streams are amazing. Like at least 3 to 4 to even to 5 such moments are happening on every Free Azov stream. Yes, guys, for those of you who live in North America or maybe even in Brazil, do we have the Brazilian rollers, I wonder. Probably not, but who knows. It is like a middle of the night, like 3 to 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. Last week, it was what? Last week it was longer than that, but anyway. No, not longer. Later, 3 hours later. Even so, this is why there were 2 of the streams instead of 1 that day from Free Azov, but one was like a false stream. Look at this. I went there and I saw no protesters. Like, we gotta go to live tab. Look at this. There are 2 of them, right? First says wrong time. So I went there
For you.
and I told you guys that I came too early because I didn't check the time.
Give him a
Because this time they decided to change it from the regular time, from the usual time, to 3 hours forward. So this was a mess, and I spent an hour of my time to drive there and back home just for driving.
Thank you. It's meant to be.
plus plus hello. Guys, this one has more likes than the video with Valeria. Come on, this one is just to tell you that I'm gonna be streaming later today.
It's gonna begin, but
That day, not today. By the way, we're supposed to have a power outage right now, but you see, the light is still there. The lights are still there. Hey, Tracy Oceanfire, thank you so much for 5 gifted memberships. I appreciate that very much. What am I missing there? Oh, actually 10. 15. 5, and before that 10. Thank you so much for 15 gifted memberships, Tracy. I'm happy to see you here. Guys, I have great news for you. You see this progress bar here. Full-time rolling. Today, I've waken up for a big upgrade from Ohms, 0 Ohms. He upgraded his membership from Stinger to HIMARS. So we have 1 more HIMARS. And I need to update the progress bar now. Before that, I had a Javelin join in yesterday, and now I have, it's crazy, but I'm so close to the goal. Let me just update it silently and you will see the number that is going to be there. I'm pretty much excited about this. So let me check it. And I'll silently update it. Okay? No, I'm not going to be super silent, but I'm not going to be talking much. No, I always talk much, you know, because I'm a typical Rick. This is why I'm good at streaming, because when you stream, you need to not shut up for a second, you know, because people will think, I think there's some connection issue or something. Not only because of that, you know. Okay, so what do I need to do? I would need to update the progress bar. I forgot how to do it. Sorry, guys. I will really try my best to do it now. And the progress bar will update, and it just updated. It's 1,840 bucks out of my current goal of 2,000. Rick, I didn't hear the Buy Me a Coffee songs yet. It's been playing once today. I've added it right on the stream. When Phil was talking, I decided to add that. And who was? Holy Oblation was buying 53 more tickets, right? Holy Oblation. Raffle tickets for Silver Earth. Yeah, he was buying it for Silver Earth with 53 coffees, and it was super loud. I need to make it a bit less loud. Let me just copy it to all the other scenes right away. Let me do it. Here. Oh, it's already here in this scene. This scene, no, it wasn't here. this scene, it wasn't here. Here we have it. And 3 people, yes, it's also here. So guys, you can try to buy coffees to test it, to see how it's gonna play. I'm decreasing the loudness. So yeah, if you want me to hear singing the Rickroll, buy a coffee or 2. And buy tickets, guys. You can actually buy tickets on Buy Me a Coffee, so this is a good way to do it. So, what else did I want to tell you? Thanks for trying. I click the gift button and nothing happens, and no join button next to like button. Totally weird. Yeah, sometimes it happens, and in some countries it's not available also. Some people told us that they cannot become a member, like our regulars here on the stream, they never become a member because it's just not working. Okay, guys, so this t-shirt, it's fantastic, and I have 2 of them to raffle them. But this week we're raffling the Kraken patch again. But I decided, come on, guys, we need to boost it up somehow, not by like boosting the attention, but boost the number of prizes. You bought so many tickets already, so I want to do it a double raffle now. Let me show you what I want to raffle this time. Together with the Kraken patch. It's going to be the second lot on the raffle. This flag is not meant for me, guys. It's meant for you rollers. And here, there is a thank you, Rick Rollers message. You can actually see it right now. Awesome. For once. Thank you, Rick Rollers. And there are the names, the call signs. They are also there. You see? The call signs are there, and on the bottom, 3 of them. So all the Blackbeard group signed this flag for you rollers, and thanked you for your help. So this beautiful flag is gonna go. Never gonna let you down. Okay. Oh, Mr. Kaplan, thank you so much for 100 coffees. Never gonna run around and desert you. Yeah, like that. I'm not a good singer, but I'm trying my best. So, guys, this beautiful flag is gonna become the second lot. So, but I decided to do it like this. Let me show you the spreadsheet. Let me show it to you. So, you see, you've bought 639 tickets. More than that already, because Mr. Kaplan bought 51 tickets today, and after that, Apatox bought 1 ticket. By the way, thank you so much, Apatox. Holy Oblation bought 5 tickets. Then, guys, to mention the donations I've been receiving today, Diana G bought 100. No, she sent $100 to buy 10 tickets. Then on the stream today, KDS bought 2 more tickets. More tickets, please. Very nice of Bjorn to put the pack back on the raffle. Patch, not pack. Sorry, guys. And after that, Lynn S bought 2 more tickets with with the comment, tickets, please. So, Mr. Kaplan, can you please tell me what should I use these coffees for? This 100 coffees. Is it for me, or I should send it to the armed forces as a donation? Please let me know. Or maybe you want to buy 10 other tickets for yourself, which also means it's going to be used for donations. This is making me mad. Sorry, guys, I'm trying. Sorry to hear that, but you cannot get it anyway. It's random. So even if you turn that thing on, it doesn't mean you received the membership in the next pack of gifted memberships. That's how it works. People are annoyed by that, but this is Yeah, that's how it works. Thank you so much, Mr. Kaplan. I see a message for you. This is very generous. Thank you. Bjorn, thank you, Bjorn, for giving us one more chance. Yeah, Bjorn is a legend, and Bjorn is kind and generous. And he also thinks that it will help to raise more money for the armed forces, and he is right. It will. I just need to create a video. I need to record a video telling the story of this dispatch. Like, guys, like the video is going to be like this. Guys, I have a Bjorn has an awesome opportunity for you. This patch is back on raffle. We're gonna use these tickets, but I didn't finish that, guys. All the tickets that are gonna be bought from today, they are gonna be not just for Kraken, but for Flag also. But for Flag, only the tickets that are being bought from today. So let me show you this graphically here on the spreadsheet. So I'm coloring everything else the other color, like the second stage of our raffle for the patch. I'm coloring it the different color, but it takes time. Just wait a second. Okay, a minute with me. Okay, almost there. 639 tickets were bought. Come on, come on. Almost there. Yep. Okay, coloring it, let's say, into this color. And from ticket 640, we're going to raffle a flag. So I'm just going to count all the tickets from today, from 640, down to the very last one. And we're going to raffle a flag this Sunday. So those of you who are buying tickets from today also have a chance to win the flag. I think it's going to be more fair. And for the Kraken patch, we're going to have all the, let's say, 1,000 tickets. Will we get to 1,000 tickets, guys? I wonder, will we beat the record? This is an awesome opportunity to beat the record. And I think we're able to do it. We're actually on 700 right now, I think, with 50... Yeah, more than on 700. I think we're on 720 or something. So only 280 tickets to go. I think easy peasy. Yes, we have only 4 days to do that. But we can spread the word. For that, I need to do the video, to create the video. But yeah, I think I'll do it. Not today, though, because Anton, Helena's husband, messaged me, not called me, and offered to come to him today. And after the stream, me and my wife are gonna go there, and we're gonna spend some time with him. Maybe assemble some medkits. Yeah, we always do that. Well, not always, I'm lying. Not always, but often we do that. Okay. What do you guys think about this type of the raffle? It will hit you sooner or later. We have so many gifted memberships each stream. Yeah, 150, what? No, 170? 180 were gifted today already? That's crazy, yeah. So if someone gifts memberships for the next 40 minutes, I'm sure you'll get yourself a membership. Great work, Rick. Thank you so much. Rick, keep up the great work. Slava Ukraini. Thank you very much, Keith Kane. By the way, how long have you been with us? I would say you're with us for 2 or 3 months now, but you're becoming a very active roller, and I really like it. I mean, you've already become a very active roller, so welcome to the family. Oh, by the way, one more donation. I need 2 more tickets from Andreas Lech. I really need 2 more. This patch is just too awesome. I agree, it's too awesome. And thank you for buying 2 more tickets, Andreas. You are also now in the raffle for the flag. So, guys, if you buy tickets from today until Sunday, midnight, between Sunday and Monday, you will also be in the raffle for the flag. Double raffle this week, something new. I decided to try this, and I decided to experiment. You see, I'm much more in less stress this week. This This actually means me doing stuff like this, providing, I won't say it, providing like a better stuff for you. Never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Tracy Ocean Fire bought 10 coffees. Oh my god, what? Sorry, I missed that. I missed that. No, it doesn't say oh my god what. It says 1 ticket please. Of course, Tracy Ocean Fire. You will get a ticket. I am getting you a ticket. Well, this is my first, says CJ Letter. Rick, I have never had a gifted membership since I started on YouTube, says just Jimmy. You want to start doing it now? What do you think? Rick, from Mr. K's bonus tickets. How about one for CJ Letter? Yeah, Mr. Kaplan's... yeah, we're gonna get one to CJ Letter. Guys, if you're okay with that, this is like the end of the stream, and I think we can go there to the spreadsheet and actually put your names there. This is a great opportunity for those of you who joined the stream today, because the majority of you rollers joined the stream. Never gonna let you down. Amazing. Plem MTL. 40 coffees, 4 tickets for raffle. This is, sorry, I'm not, it's too small on the laptop. I cannot read it. Not easy. Not the best vision already. Getting older, you know, all that stuff. Okay, the notification is still not there. Come on. Come in. Okay. So, guys. Hey, Manu. Being a poor person, I have noticed that the more I watch a channel, the more I can pay free membership. Thank to my donors. Thank you from my heart. Thank you for being here with us, Manu. You're one of the most active rollers here. There are a few hundreds of most of you, most of the active rollers. Guys, Rick, the song is not playing for us. Really? I wonder why. I know why. I know why, guys. I know why. Let me just give me a second. So you missed all of that. Thank you for letting me know. Now it should play, guys. Buy one more ticket for the raffle, or send one coffee just to test it, okay? Please, anyone, because right now I made it a monitor and output. Here in the properties, I think it will be fine now. It should be working. Yeah, please do the test, or just buy a ticket. So, 4 tickets for the raffle. Never gonna let you down. Thank you, Marino, for buying 12 coffees for 1 ticket. Thank you very much. Okay, what do we have here? We have... Yeah, did it play for you? Now I know how it works. Like, hanging out with Dick Dawson and asking him to help me gives a good benefits, understanding how things work. I need to close the window because it's cold today, by the way, out there. So, my dear friends, good work, Rick. Plus, amazing. Marino, thank you for buying a ticket. And guys, the spreadsheet. Jeroen Roloffs. Hello, my friend. How you doing? Thank you for helping me out there with communication. You know what I mean. Good work, Rick. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I'm doing a good work. Not only today, I think. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. For raffle, Rick, please, thanks. And I haven't read it completely. 80 coffees, that's huge. Philip, is it Philip Overt there in the chat? Is it you? For raffle, Rick, thanks. Keep on rolling rollers. Never gonna give you up. Yes. Thank you very much. A lot of tickets have been bought today. I wonder what's going to be happening on Sunday. I hope not less than today. But yeah, Sunday stream is longer. More people are able to join, and more people have the chance to win this beauty. This beauty and this beauty. Signed for you, rollers. Especially for you. Thank you, rollers. Yeah? Mirrored, though. Anyway. Thank you very much, Philip. Yes, Philip Overt says, okay. Philip, so it's you. It's Philip Overt, right? 80 coffees. Please give me a plus plus if it's you. So, I bet I forgot so many things I wanted to tell you, but you've been buying so many tickets. Who again? The Philip Ittner. Yes, Philip Ittner is amazing, and I love talking to him. He is so emotional and expressive and passionate, and that fits my character. You've heard how we were screaming together today, like, dude, no, and we were interrupting each other. I miss that. But anyway, guys, were you able to hear both of us when we were speaking at the same time? I wonder if it works like this or not like this. Anyway, what part of Ukraine do you live? I live in Kyiv, but I'm originally from Donetsk Oblast, Makiivka, so I know what this war is from 2014, and I unfortunately know what Russian world or Russian peace, there are two names, because in Russian there's word mir, which means both things, and I know it from back then, and unfortunately it is a fucked up concept, my friends. You have a friend in Kyiv. That's cool. Oh, guys, I forgot to cancel the appointment at the orthodontist for tomorrow. Damn it. Just give me a second. I'll do it because... No, I know it's too late. They've finished work, but it's better to say it today and not tomorrow. Just give me a second. Okay, Rick was silent because he was just on the phone, sorry. TOF7 thanks. Rick is unique. What does TOF7 thanks mean, Duncan Stewart? Please de-abbreviate this. He is in security forces. Got it. CJ letter. Where are you from? Oh, later. Transparent Rick. Yes, I am transparent. Too much sometimes. But it's better to be this than a super shadowy guy, right? This is why you come here, actually, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with me, because we're actually gather good and open people here. And supportive, most importantly. So I'm happy to have you here, guys. Love you, rollers. You know that, right? Right, I know that, you know. Vetniks are fascists. Think you can give it a try somewhere? As of the recently, I try to respond to stupid questions, people by ridiculing their opinions. It really helps me. I don't do it at work. Yeah, I don't think it's my style. Tracy Oceanfire 777. TOF7. Got it. That's funny. East Coast, the great USA, not far from DC. By great, you mean your country is great? Or what do you mean? We all know that your country is the greatest in the world, right? Hey, Nikki Hill, thank you so much for gifting 10 memberships. Hey, Rick, can you please tell more about famous Bjorn. So Bjorn is from Norway, and he was donating a lot of funds last year. There was a period like for 2 months probably that he was like there were some fundraisers that he closed completely himself. Like, well, no, like 80 to 90%. There were 2 fundraisers like this, and once he bought 120 tickets. Tickets back then were $30, and he spent $3,600 to actually support our fundraiser and buy the tickets for Motanka. He really loves those Motankas, and he won a few of them. And because he's buying a lot of tickets and securing himself a victory, but he also supports our army. This is why I think it's a great way to participate in a raffle, because the most important thing about these raffles that they are for donations to the armed force of Ukraine. Here we have a progress bar at the bottom. Right now it's the old one. Let me put the one that we are currently using. It's actually 2 of them because we have 2 fundraisers going right now. Oh, and I'm gonna give you an update on something. Let me. Oh, guys, I forgot to show you something. The very important thing to show you. So I got another podjaka, the gratitude certificate. Remember, in Ukrainian podjaka, like thanks, and it's epic. You haven't seen the one like this before, and you see it's to Rick the Ukrainian and Rick Rollers. I started asking the units to put you there in English. So this is actually possible. This one is wooden. It is pretty thick, and it has a metal plate here. And it's actually from the 1st Radio Relay Battalion Commander, 3rd Separate Signal Brigade. 3rd Brigade, Konstantin Wojnowski. This is for the tents, for the huge tents, guys. This podjaka is for you rollers, for all of us rollers, because I'm a roller too. By the way, what the hell? You see this? Right? Why am I not wearing this? I have it on my sleeve here. You know? Huh? I'm a Rick Roller. So I'm gonna wear this with pride. Yeah. Patch, the way I need to turn this way for you to see me with a patch. Anyway, you know that the patch is there now. So it's 50% on English. So I can actually read it to you in English right from here. So we express our gratitude to Rick the Ukrainian and Rick Rollers for free and sincere help in material support to and increase in fighting capacity of battalion units. I think they used Google Translate for this, but still, I think you will understand. Your noble contribution and care warm hearts and add strength towards our victory. Yeah, definitely a Google Translate. But anyway, this is even more valuable with a Google Translate inside it, because it's so cute and sweet. God is with us. Victory is inevitable. Glory to Ukraine. 1st Radio Relay Battalion Commander, 3rd Separate Signal Brigade, Major Vladislav Savchenko. May 28th, 2024. So yes, I have it here already for more than a week. Not from May 28th, but still, guys, I failed to show it to you before. A lot of things to do, and I'm missing a lot of things. So this beautiful podjaka rollers is for you. Thank you so much for everything you do. I will proudly shit. I think I destroyed my table a bit. Well, not destroyed, damaged because the corner here is very sharp, and I made a boom on my table. So it's gonna stand here. Rollers, I love you, and you see, the units are thanking you. And we should keep working on this, and we should keep supporting them, because without us, there are much less chances to survive, you know? But anyway, of course, we're not the Ministry of Defense, and we're not getting as many. What? We're not getting as much support as, for example, Ministry of Defense do, but what? But we still do a significant, the word, внесок, contribution, a significant contribution to the victory and to actually safety and saving lives. So, guys, I see a lot of you are chopping onions there in the chat, and I'm simply happy to see the tears of happiness there. So what is Bjorn's YouTube channel about? What Bjorn's YouTube channel? Bjorn, who support us, is not a public figure, and he is making money not by his public activities. I actually know how he does that, but if he wants, he will tell you himself when he's gonna be here in the chat. He's not here in the chat lately, often, but maybe sometimes he'll get back. Hello, I'm just jumping in here. What did I miss? Oh, you missed a lot. You missed Philip Ittner. You missed this amazing podjaka in English for Rick the Ukrainian and the Rick Rollers here. So RF from USA, you gotta rewatch the stream. I've actually read the text. It's both in Ukrainian and English. So, but they use the Google Translate, so the text is kind of hard to understand. At least most of the sentences, but the last few sentences were awesome and easy to understand. Anyway, guys, this and other podjakas, they are standing there, are for you. They are behind Sveti Patrivci. So, yeah, please rewatch. It was an amazing stream. Philip Ittner here. Oh, Kraken Patch, RF from USA. We're putting it. Bjorn put it back on the raffle, and I keep raffling it for the rest of the week. So what do we do? What did I decide to do? I decided not to start the raffle right from the beginning, but to continue that raffle. And now you actually, I'm gonna use 639 tickets that were bought before, but all the tickets that you are buying from today, there's gonna be a second raffle on the stream on Sunday, where I'm gonna raffle this amazing flag. But only for the tickets that are being bought from today. So the tickets that are bought from today are gonna take part. So it's from ticket 640 and until I'm hoping ticket 1000, because I'm really hoping to reach the goal of 1000 tickets, and it's gonna be a huge, massive. What do you call it? Huge, massive. Wow. Massive record. Yeah, guys, sorry, brain fart. I really lost all the thoughts. So this flag is from the group of the Blackbeard, and it is signed. It's going to be mirrored, but you can read "Thank you, Rick Rollers," and then every soldier of the group, every sniper of the group, signed the flag here and down here. So this flag, by the way, guys, this flag was hanging there on the wall of the exhibition, the Body of Freedom exhibition. It was to raise funds for the group of the Blackbeard, and it was hanging in there, and it was hanging on my, how do you call it, wardrobe or stuff. Yeah, this thing, it was hanging on this thing for a few weeks now, maybe a month, yeah. And I decided to give it an addition, so it's going to be a double raffle this time. Part of the tickets from the General Kraken raffle are going to take part in in the raffle for the flag. Those that are being bought from today. Historic. Yes, that's a good word. Thank you, Silverus. But I was thinking about... Yeah, I've told you the word. Anyway, historic also fits and matches. Blackbeard emoji after refresh. Yeah, guys, there's a Blackbeard emoji. They were promising to send me the patches, but they are being made yet. So we're going to have more patches from the Blackbeard group too. So, guys, buy tickets. And I was about to start putting your tickets there, right? But I wanted to, before that, I wanted to mention one thing. And this thing is this. YouTube channel of Rig the Ukrainian. If we go to videos, you can see that tomorrow we're going to have a premiere in 25 hours from now. We're going to have a premiere of May NAFO Trucks Part 9 with John, Pete, and Evo. You can remember John and Pete if you've been watching for these NAFO Truck handover event videos, right? If you've been watching them, you know John and Pete from October. I've met them back then, and they've come again, and I met them once again. And Ivo from Estonia, who come with the convoy for the first time. So please don't miss this premiere. I think it's going to be 10 p.m. too. So today on 10 p.m. we're going to have an interview with Azov fighter, soldier from Azov, who went through Russian captivity, who went through Mariupol, Azovstal, and was lucky not to get injured. Can you imagine, guys? His name is Andriy. Here he is with the sign that says, "Hey, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you." Who was that? Your own roll of spot 20 coffees. Sorry, guys, I think I falsed the singing in the end. But Jeroen, thank you very much for buying 20 coffees, and there's still no notification for that, so I cannot read the message yet. But anyway, wow, lol. What lol, Mud Pigeon? Jeroen Rolovs bought 20 coffees. 2 tickets, please. I forgot to buy them last Sunday, so I'm glad to see we have another chance. Yeah, and before Sunday, you can buy more of them, and please do. Thank you, Jeroen. Thank you for all the support. By the way, Jeroen is the Abrams member on my Buy Me a Coffee, guys. It is... So, you have Abrams patch from me, right? Guys, if you become a member on my Buy Me a Coffee, if you're not yet a member of my Buy Me a Coffee, you can get one of these patches. Let me make it bigger. These patches. Abrams or Rig the Ukrainian? No, not that side. This side. Rotate that side, I'm saying to myself. Rig the Ukrainian or Abrams, when you become a member on Buy Me a Coffee, contact me right away on Discord. The link to our Discord community server is there in the description of this video, this stream. This is not a video yet. It's going to become a video in 17 minutes. So there you can find our Discord. Contact me there. Send me your address, your full name, and your phone number, because for that, Abrams one is dope. I agree. And guys, I've told you already that the next NAFO truck campaign we're starting is gonna be with Bradley patch, and Bradleys are being legendary, so I'm really hoping that this one is gonna be going faster than the previous one, because this patch is dope, is badass. The Bradley patch, you see actually it in here. Yeah, in here there's a Bradley logo, so this is going to be on the patch. This is badass. This is a Ukrainian Bradley with a plus, the counteroffensive of 2022 sign. And that's it. Bradley, my favorite. So cool. Lol. Either or I've been both. Yeah. Shardyweeds. Either or, I've been both. You're not talking about the patches. Got it. I don't know what you're talking about, but probably not about the patches. Got the Abrams, Heimers, and Rick's patch. Awesome. And I think Rick Roller. I'm sending Rick Roller to anyone, regardless. Yeah, guys, a Rickroller is not the Ukrainian one. It's the other one. It's the one that I've been showing you. So, Rickroller, the Ukrainian. This one is what every roller is getting. It doesn't matter if you remember on Buy Me a Coffee and stuff. The only problem is I'm not gonna be able to send them to all of you right away. So bit by bit, I will send it to each roller, but you gotta be patient. And of course, if you buy tickets and win something, the probability that you will get that one is bigger, because of course I need to send out those pretty fast. But as for Buy Me a Coffee memberships and the packages for them, I go from the bottom to the top. So if you were becoming a Buy Me a Coffee member back in the days and forgot to check your messages there, there's a way to message you guys for me there on Buy Me a Coffee right away. So check your email, check your Buy Me a Coffee. If you have a missed message from me, then I want a package from you. If you still don't have a message there, please wait. Please be patient. I'm gonna get to you. Right now, I'm waiting for Helena to get back to Kyiv because she's on. Well, how do you call it? When you go to other country from work, like, okay, she's on a medical conference and she's getting back on 21st or 22nd of May. So since then, I will start sending packages again. This is why I've been pretty silent on that. Actually, it's a good way for me to rest of that while I'm doing. Actually, I'm not resting at all because I'm doing this legalization of my activities and all that stuff. PayPal tickets centric. Thank you very much, RF from USA. I'm checking it now, and I guess it's here. Yeah, 2 tickets for you. Thank you very much, RF, and see you in Ukraine in August. The patches look awesome. Picked Rick the Ukrainian, says Tracy Oceanfire. Yeah, Tracy, your package is I still haven't sent it to. Sorry, I'm gonna be transparent as I always am. Because together with Helena, my what do I call it? Okay, the guy who I know on the post service and who helps me with those packages to make it easier for me, he is on vacation and I'm waiting for him to get back. And he's coming back together with Helena approximately at the same time. So I cannot send yours, though yours is ready. It's just waiting for the guy to be back from vacation. So, yeah, there are many things, many factors, but I'm waiting. Business trip. Thank you very much, CJ Letter, or later. Is it later? Oh, yeah, it's probably later because letter would be with 2D, right? Oh, by the way, I forgot to miss the super... I missed the super chat. I've got to run, so goodbye. Remember the children, says Wanrees. I know that you don't hear me already, but thank you so much for $20 super chat. And yes, children, Ukrainian children who were stolen by Russia is a tragedy. If you're talking about that. By the way, guys, I need to remind you that. Do I need to remind you, or is it something else? Sorry. Oh, I need to tell you, but the tickets. The tickets, I need to do it in the next 12 minutes and finish the stream and run. Actually, not run, but write to Anton. You're the first to say my last name right. Thank you. You letter, 2 Ds. So it's like letter. Good. Thank you. It's a crime. What are you talking about? Is friends still... Is friends still sending support? The war crime. The stolen? The kidnapped children. You may be talking about that. By the way, guys, Peace Summit in Switzerland is going to be happening already in 2 days. Let's see what's going to be happening, but I'm hyped about a lot of, how do you call it? Events, yeah. A lot of events that were happening that were happening this week. Yeah. All the travels of Zelensky, all the agreements, the new Patriot systems, Mirage planes from France. This is crazy, guys. Like, and troops to not support troops from France. They're going to be the instructors, yeah, to actually teach our guys to use equipment here in Ukraine. Okay, the spreadsheet. Let me go there and actually fill it. Fill the spreadsheet. So, no, wrong browser. This browser. Let's go there. First, there was Diana. I think she was first to buy the tickets. Today, 10 tickets. Yes. She was first to buy the tickets. What am I doing? Diana G. I was looking for the first letter of the second name. Yes. Yes. That's a funny word. I'm making up. Okay, so 10 tickets for Diana. Then, who was next? Next, Mr. Kaplan. Mr. Kaplan, the legend. Mr. Kaplan, and first 10 tickets for Mr. Kaplan. Then 41 ticket for you rollers. And I want you to put a plus there in the chat. Who of you want the ticket? Who cannot afford it? Because Mr. Kaplan told us to do it for people who cannot afford it, or who cannot afford a second ticket, for example. I think it's going to be fair. If we don't have enough, we're going to continue filling these in on the next stream on Sunday. Never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Oh shit, I failed there in the end. Sorry guys. Not in a good shape. My voice today is... I have a new member. Let me go and check it out. Who that was? Someone. Slava Ukrainian. Who that was? Give me in a chat. Is it you, CJ Letter? Is it you? I'm becoming a member, because I can check who that was by the email, but I won't say it out loud because a lot of people don't want me to disclose their email. This is still what? So I now have 112 members. We lost 2 or 3 members during this week, and I now have... I actually don't know who that is. Is it you? Let me know in the chat who just become a member on Buy Me a Coffee. Argentina has excellent beef. I would love to try the excellent Argentina beef. Did not lose the election. We were voting the EU Parliament. Yeah, this was an EU Parliament, not the parliaments of the countries. Mr. Kaplan is awesome, as is Bjorn. Yeah, both of them are amazing. Very generous. Well, also very capable. Because donating that much money is not also easy, but it takes generosity too. Well, I must... Guys, when I started working in this last company that I left for the full-time role in, I started earning finally, well, not big money, but let's call it money that are enough to live and not to survive every week. No, not every week, every month, counting. Can you imagine? I reached that only at my 30. Before that, I was always considering myself a poor guy. I never had a chance to buy all the clothes I want, and not even some decent meal a couple of times a month and stuff like that. But then I started earning more, and I started being generous. I was always such a... how do you call people who are ingenerous, who are always taking everything for themselves and not sharing. How do you call that, people, guys? Can you help me with the word there? I see the plus is there in the chat. Amazing, guys. I'm gonna work on this now, but I only have 6 minutes for that. So enough of Rick talking. Stingy, greedy. Yes, I was greedy, and probably stingy is a new word to selfish, nah, cheap. Well, thank you, Millie. Willie, Mr. Willie, and I have Willie, like M and Willie, Millie. Yeah, Mr. and M and Mr. Sorry. So, frugal, greedy, Dutch. It's in Dutch. Got it. Cheap. Prawn, stingy, ignorant. Ignorant? No, not that. So yeah, guys, I was always, but when I got money to share, I started sharing because it was like, come on, I can share this because I have enough for myself and I have this extra. Why not share it? And I have it in me. It appeared that I'm a generous person and I'm not a greedy, stingy guy, and I can share and I take pleasure from it. So yeah, I think. I think it was meant to happen, and that's amazing. Okay, Rick, back to the spreadsheet. So this one is going to be from Mr. Kaplan. And we're going to have 41 of them. Like this. From 60 to 700, right? 701, I think. Oh no, 700. Okay, anyway, more. Yeah, to 700. Let's see. To 700. So it's 41, yes. The count here is saying 41 at the bottom right corner. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Kaplan. Mr. Kaplan sent not exactly $510, but $514, and there was something there. I mean, the cents, I don't remember. This is why I need to check. 47 cents. So it's $14.47 for the last ticket. And let me start putting in their names. CJ Letter. CJ Letter. After CJ, there was who? Let me check. First pluses were going there. Yeah, CJ was first. Just Jimmy. Just Jimmy, you got yourself a ticket. Give me a second. After Just Jimmy, I need to get two names at a time. After Just Jimmy, there was Lorene. Plus, if there are spares, I got one last week. I think there are spares because it's 41 of them. So Just Jimmy and Lorene. Let me put those. Okay. Just Jimmy. Lorene. Who was next? Who was next? Plus from Philip Overt 2 times. But I'll give you guys one for now to not miss anyone who's in need but cannot afford it. So it's gonna be who? Philip Overt. It was Philip with the E on the end, right, Philip? Yeah, Philip, but with one L, right? With one L, yeah, with 2 P. So I was mistaken there, sorry. With 2 P, with 1 L. For some reason, I want to say it like always with 2 L and 1 P. I don't know why. Philip Overt. After Philip, there was CJ letter second time. Then where are the pluses there? RF from USA. Rick, you're definitely not stingy. Not stingy. Stingy or stingy? Yes, I am not, but I was before when I had no money. Because I was always thinking, oh, if it's my last money, if I give it here and there, I will never get food and stuff like that. So, yeah. Don't be shy, guys. Give me a plus there in the chat. So, RF from USA, a plus. Lisa Anktil. Oh, by the way, Tune. I will put you there too, because right now you cannot afford many tickets, or sometimes none of them at all. Okay, Liza Anktil. Let me get there. Lisa Anktil, you have a ticket. Before you, there was someone who I missed. I am sure. Who was that? Who was that? It was RF from USA, yes. Then Andreas Lech. Yes, Andreas, you're getting one ticket too. Plus there, awesome. Okay, so RF. F from USA. Then Andreas Lech. Then Tune Ottoson. Oh, nice. After that, plus from Mac Pigeon. Also Mac Pigeon. You're getting one. Mac Pigeon. Guys, who's next? I think I needed to finish the stream 2 minutes ago, but let's take five more minutes, not more than that. So please, more pluses there in the chat, okay? Okay, after Mac Pigeon, there was Pat Challen. Thank you very much, Pat, for putting a plus there. Guys, please do more pluses. Let's do it for 5 minutes straight, okay? Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you want the patch but don't have the means to donate, or even if you bought a few tickets already, you can still get an extra one if you want some tickets. Kyle Refutes. Awesome, Kyle. You're getting one. But before that, I missed one from Pat Chelin. Yes, Pat Chelin and Kyle Refutes. Pat Chelin and Kyle Refutes. Guys, please, more pluses. We still have around 30 tickets left, so I need much more. Of course, we will continue on the next stream, but still. Okay, then CJ letter, what does the plus mean when they say that it's like confirmed or Roger? Yeah, exactly, it's Roger. But plus, we say it 2 times. I mean, Ukrainian military say it 2 times because they need to repeat twice because it's a radio communication. You gotta be heard. This is why everything should be repeated 2 times. Okay, Salt of the Red Earth. Salt of the Red Earth. Got you. Sorry, just Jimmy, but I think we're gonna take people put people here just once on this stream and maybe for the second time on the next one, okay? So I'm giving you just 1 ticket for now, and if on the next stream you will put a plus there, and if we'll still have tickets, but I'm sure we're gonna have more tickets, you will get another one, if you don't mind. Salt of the Red Earth. Where are you? Are you Salt? Hey, sorry, not you're there. Salt of the Red Earth. Awesome. Did I miss anyone? Cal Refute, Salt of the Red Earth, William at Glass plus plus for Dr. Greg. For the Dr. Energy, I mean. Okay, then let it be Dr. Energy. Dr. Energy? Nikki Hill. Awesome, Nikki. You will get 1 ticket. And Nikki Hill. Who's next? I should probably look at my phone. It's gonna be easier that way. Brandon was saying all the time plus plus. He was saying plus plus, but in Ukrainian it sounds like plus plus. There's a soft U, blue, like a French plus, not the plus plus. But it's hard to say to non-French speakers, right? So who was that member? Guys, did I miss it in the chat? Did someone notice who said it was me, Rick? I was the member. I was becoming the member today. Plus plus for Jeroen. Cheryl Waitley. I like it. Cheryl. Then plus plus for you also. I would love you to have a ticket, okay? So, after Nikki, there was Wella. Then there was Leathercat from Marina. Awesome. Okay, so Wella, then Leathercat, and Marina. 1 for you. I'm giving you 1. Leathercat, then before that there was Wella, then Marino, then Marino, you said. No worries, Rick. Okay, Jimmy, thanks for understanding. Who do we have there? We have Cheryl Waitley and Jeroen. Cheryl Waitley. Sorry if I misspelled it, but I'm in a hurry. Yes, then... Oh, still 22 tickets left. Wow. Manu? Yes, that's a good idea. Manu? Plus plus for Manu, you meant, right? Silver Earth, if I'm not mistaken. Rick, here. What do you mean? Well, remember? 2 months? Okay. One Reese, yes. Give anyone? Then Philip, I see you're given plus pluses, but same as I said to Jimmy, let's keep it 1 person, 1 ticket this time, and we'll continue on the next one if you don't mind. And Suka, I hear the most. Got it. You mean among the Ukrainian soldiers, right? Manu, yes, I'll do Manu, yes sir. Okay guys, I would like to put it for the next stream, to leave it for the next stream. I'll put Manu, and maybe that's enough plus pluses for now. We'll continue on the stream on Sunday if you don't mind. But what? We still have 21, if I'm not mistaken. No, 20 tickets from Mr. Kaplan left for the next stream. Please let people know that there are free tickets, and maybe they will come to the next stream to at least give plus pluses. Okay? Sorry, I got just some coffee. I heard Germany, the USA, and Italy want to supply Ukraine with several Patriot systems soon. I heard about Germany, I heard about US, but none about Italy. Italy, I don't think is giving us Patriots. They're giving us SAM-T systems, which is analog of Patriots, and it could be Yeah, that. Plus from Gord Simpson. Awesome, Gord. You have a ticket. Let me put you there. Gord Simpson. Gord Simpson. Awesome, Gord. Thank you for giving the last plus. Okay, Rick. Philip. Sorry, but I want it to be fair, okay? Rick, don't forget your fantastic moderators. Oh, yeah. I've put Nikki there. Did I put Andres already? Or did I miss you, Andres? No, I put you there. Andres, Tonan, Nikki, Marino, Lettercat, Armand. Yeah, let's put Armand there. Though Armand is disappearing now. I mean, he has disappeared, or how? What is the correct norm? Not norm, form. Armand. Dr. Tuso. One for Dr. Tuso, definitely. Dr. Tuso. Why Dr. Tuso is not buying tickets? Never. Like, this is why we need to give him one. Guys, who else am I missing of our moderators? Please tell me. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. Thank you very much, everyone. Okay, those who I missed from our moderators, I will put them on the next stream. Okay? Let me go to Anton finally. I am also starving. So, guys, this was a fantastic stream. Oh, by the way, I need to update the progress bar for the full-time rolling. Just the last thing to do. Let me go and check. Yeah, it's 843 now, and so it's plus $3 because we have a new stinger there who decided to remain mysterious. And yeah, I'll put all the tickets to the spreadsheet later tonight when I'll get back from Anton's, I should say. But let me update the progress bar real quick, and that's gonna be it for today. Okay, guys. Today, in just 48 minutes, I'm going to have a premiere of an awesome interview with Azov fighter who was on Free Azov Rally, and he was in Russian captivity. He was defending Azovstal, Mariupol, and now he's back to, I think, Kreminna Forest, Serebryanske Lesnitstvo. Was a nice stream. Have a good evening. It was a fantastic stream, guys. I love it. I loved it. Thank you so much for a great time. I was energetic and optimistic today, and we had an amazing friend of ours, Philip Ittner, and Philip was just on fire, as always. Rick, Lettercat, Lorraine, I've already put Lettercat to the list. Someone was suggesting Lettercat, and then I checked the moderators too. Thanks for a great stream. Thank you, Severus. Thank you for always being here, for supporting so much, for being double Heimers. You're crazy. We don't have... We actually have now double Heimers, just like you. 0 ohms. I never advertised my Patreon, but it is still there. And he subscribed to Patreon first, and now to buy me a coffee as a Heimers. So he's double Heimers too. Thanks for the stream, Rick and Mods. Thank you very much, moderators, for doing a great job. Thank you for all the gifted memberships today, for becoming a member on Buy Me a Coffee. That person, maybe someone else wants to do it, but if you guys don't, I'm already so close to the goal anyway. So we'll get there in a few weeks. Martin Bizig, thank you very much for 5 gifted memberships. Do you want a ticket for the raffle of this awesome patch? Because there are free tickets there. You can get one. What do you think? Kraken patch, free tickets. Thank you. That's basically it. Thank you. Just need to know from you, Martin, if you want a ticket. If you don't, no. I mean, if you want, you need to say it now. Martin says, yes, please. Martin Bissig. Let me actually copy your name. It's going to be faster this way. So let me show you the screen and show you that I'm putting you here. Martin Duda. And you now get a ticket. Yes, Martin. Thank you. And I don't know, guys. It's a hard times, but we're here to support the army, and we're doing a great job. So many tickets being bought today, and I'm just amazed. It's a Wednesday stream. I usually don't raise funds on Wednesday stream, and we raised so much today. Thank you. Let's keep going hard on... No, strong, okay? Not hard. On Sunday... Oh, can we give a ticket to Janine? We can give a ticket to Janine, but remind it to me on the Sunday stream, okay? I really need to run. Thank you. And, guys, thank you once again. It was a great time. There's gonna be a lot happening this week too. See you there, and live long and prosper, and Slava Ukraini, and Героям Слава.